What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabro4. Yesterday, it was Pokemon Day. Considering what's going on between Russia and Ukraine, it's not gonna go down as one of the happiest Pokemon days, at least for me. But I did watch the presents yesterday. I tuned in a few minutes before it got started, so I had the chance to see what people were posting in the chat. Now, at the start, they always try and get out the casual games out of the way, like the mobile games. Some updates for Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters EX, and the Cafe game. Those games are not relevant for me, but for those that care, you guys got your updates. I just sit and wait for those portions of the video to end while I'm imagining what the hot shit could be. To be honest, going into this presents, I didn't really have anything big in my mind that, okay, this is what they could potentially announce. Because we did get the DP remakes, even though they were shit. And even though Legends Arceus is technically a 2022 game since it got released last month, because it's been released so closely after the Dominant Pro remakes, it almost feels like we got 2 games last year, or 3 games, I guess. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you released the Dominant Pro remakes. A few months after that, we got Legends Arceus. It's the game for this year, technically. You're not gonna have anything else this year, right? It's just gonna be 2023 and on. What I did think about as the presents was going on, I wanted them to announce classic Pokemon games getting re-released on the Nintendo Switch. Specifically the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games. Like we got Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Red, Blue, and Yellow on the 3DS eShop, but that system is going to be dead pretty soon. And I want them to release Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald in the Nintendo Switch because, to be honest, this might be fucked up, pretty Machiavellian or whatever, but in the future, when I want to have kids, I want these sort of classic games to be preserved so I can introduce my kids to these old Pokemon games first. Not gonna get too deep with this, and I think eventually they are gonna release them if they released the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games on the 3DS. This is what I was thinking. But anyway, after the mobile game stuff, they announced that the Shaman event is gonna be coming to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And I was shaking my head and laughing my ass off because I can't believe, like, in the chat before the present started, I was seeing people posting about, oh, come on, platinum content for Diamond and Pearl. And I was laughing my ass off thinking, there's no way, they don't give a shit. I can't believe how delusional you guys are. But at the same time, I was thinking, okay, benefit of the doubt, you never know. They might just bring out some platinum content as DLC for the DP remakes. You never know. They did DLC for Sword and Shield. You never know. The games are in the Unity engine. They shouldn't be that difficult to program shit in. You never know. But odds were they weren't gonna do shit, and I was right. And I was laughing my ass off too with the Shaman event because I thought from the leaks and from the information around when the DP remix was gonna come out that Shaman, Darkrai, and I think those two only, not Arceus, they were already gonna be in the DP remakes without an event. Like I thought this should be a given, but I guess I was wrong. So making these games even shittier than they already are. You know, stuff that should have been in these games already as fucking remakes. They're just gonna re-release the shit as DLC, like it's fucking 2007. My god, man. But anyway, DP remakes, they don't give a fuck about them. It's clear. Those games got released essentially as a cash grab and essentially for them saying to us, okay, here's your remakes, shut the fuck up. They don't care about the remakes. They made the Legends Arceus game. That was definitely a much better game than the DP remakes. I haven't played it yet, but I do plan on playing it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've seen reviews. And it actually got free DLC too, which I was pleased about, also in this presents. Now, the Palkia and Dialga forms are crazy as fuck looking, I'm not gonna lie, but I am pleased with the free DLC. And then after that, it was the last announcement. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games come in late 2022, Gen 9 essentially. Now, as the little trailer was going on with that real life police dude or whatever, I was thinking to myself, man, this is gonna be some live action trailer shit. They had that coffee there and like detective shit going on. So I was thinking to myself, Detective Pikachu film, another one, or some bullshit like that. So I was like, fuck, this is some nonsense. But no, it was Gen 9, Scarlet and Violet. coming 2022, late 2022. They showed the starters. I'm gonna be honest, the starters, I actually really like all three of them. I think they're a better set of starters than Gen 8 and Gen 7. However, setting aside, the starters looking cool and cute and all, this game is probably 100% gonna be another rushed Pokemon game to join the other recent rushed Pokemon games. I couldn't really make out what country the region is going to be based on, if it's based on anything in real life with these games. But this game coming out late 2022, essentially, like how many months? In 9 months, 8 months, or whatever? So soon after Legends Arceus, when they releasing DLC for Legends Arceus 2. I don't know how this is going to play out. Apparently, from what other people are saying, this game is going to be based on the Legends Arceus engine, that sort of thing. So I guess we're never going back to the classic style Pokemon games where you find Pokemon in the grass and stuff. It's going to be the open world, more realistic Legends Arceus style, I guess, and how the wild area was in Sword and Shield. But this isn't really my concern. I just don't like how they're shitting all of these Pokemon games left and right so quickly, man. It's coming out so quickly. Same year with Legends Arceus. It's not even early 2023. It's gonna be 2022. And usually with Pokemon games, these types of dates are final. They're probably not gonna delay the game. Although I guess you never know. It's all about keeping that money train going, man. I mean, it's the only explanation. Legends Arceus, even though I haven't played it yet, I did hear a lot of great things about it. I have watched reviews and gameplay videos and stuff. But even with all the good things in that game and all the new changes and stuff, there's still a lot of blatant flaws and lack of polish in the graphics and other areas. So you would think that, okay, that's the draft for future Pokemon games. What's going to come after Legends Arceus is probably going to be more polished. But if they're going to come out with it so soon, is it really going to have that polish? I guess we don't know. But I mean, if I was a betting man, from my experience these recent years with Pokemon games, is they want to get them out quick because they're guaranteed money printers and they don't care. Like the investors don't care if these games are going to come rushed or unfinished or unpolished. They just want to have a new mainline Pokemon game every year. And in this case, it's like the time window is getting smaller and smaller. It's going to be like 9 months. It's crazy, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's not really much else to say about Scarlet and Violet. They just had that trailer with the starters and that was it. Not much information to go by. Perhaps if I did some research and try and analyze the trailer, I'd find out more, but I'm not too hip on doing this deep analytical stuff. When we get more information, we're going to get more information. But this was the Pokemon Presents. If I gotta put it objectively, at least for myself, it was kind of a letdown. I mean, the big announcement at the end, okay, are these games going to be good? Actually, fuck good. That's not the word. Are they going to be rushed is the question. But outside of Scarlet and Violet, everything else was just some bullshit. Actually, no, let me take that back. The free DLC for Arceus, Legends Arceus, that's good. So the free DLC for Arceus, and I guess perhaps Scarlet and Violet, announcing new Pokemon games. I mean, whatever. So that's it. So this is the Pokemon Presents. This is what I think, I suppose, for now. Hopefully we do get Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on Nintendo Switch eventually. And I guess the Legends Arceus anime is coming too. Forgot about that. So a few good things, but not really that great big of an announcement for me, I suppose. I mean, in the end, it's like I've said, like, what more are you gonna do when they just launched Legends Arceus last month, and the DP remakes, even though they were shit, they just came out a few months ago. So, I guess this was the best they could have done. I just wish they had that sort of a maybe classic announcement too, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald coming to Nintendo Switch, or something like that, but perhaps in the future. Anyway, this was my Pokemon Presents rambling. Hope you guys had fun. SaberOver94, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. What a